Put your hands together for the very funny Bridjet Mendy. What's up, Commonwealth? Hell yeah! Anyone got a 2024 New Year's resolution they wanna shout out real quick? Wow, we're all broken. Yeah, I give up too. I get that. Mine is I want to get married. I am engaged. Yeah, thank you. We're doing what we call a long engagement, which means that we're broke. Yeah. I did want to get married last year, so I got engaged in 2022. But when we were setting our date for 2023, I told my family I was so excited, and then my aunt was like, "I have tickets to Chris Stapleton that day." Sorry, that wasn't very Tennessee whiskey of me. So naturally, I just called the whole thing off. I did get engaged the day before my birthday, which was not what I thought I was going to get for my birthday that year. I personally am a Leo, so I needed that to be separate. I love my fiance, but when my birthday came around the next day and I asked what I was getting, he said, "You just got engaged." And so I guess for my birthday, all I got was owned by a man. Yeah. I don't really care for registries, and I think that's apparent when the only thing on my registry right now is that I want a cameo from George Santos. Yeah, I just want him to wish me a Slay the Boots Down wedding style. I think he at least owes the people that, you know. My family are cool. They're Jewish refugees from the Soviet Union. They came here after many hardships, which they love to remind me about constantly. But I love them. You know, my grandfather, he's 86 years old. And whenever we're at dinner, he loves to tell me the stories of him as a child where he had to eat bones out of the trash. He had to pillage rich people's trash in order to survive. And every time he says that, I'm just like, I just wanted to go to Outback Steakhouse without any complications. My greatest plight is not enough brown bread. I just wish he would see that. I do love him though. He escaped the Holocaust, which I do think about every time my watch tells me to stand up. It's like, I'm brave! Yeah, we are the same. I'm an only child. Anyone else here an only child? I feel like no one ever says anything. No. Yeah, my parents had one and they were like, this is our kid now as a family. Yeah, I am an only child, which is the weirdest throuple I've ever been in. Don't recommend. Do not recommend. It made me really gullible. Is anyone else here super gullible? No? You could have fooled me. I am very gullible. I got roped into not one, but 2 MLMs. 2. The first one was Cutco. Does anyone here know what that is? We're all so white. There's definitely some Cutco staff here. If you don't know what Cutco is, it is a company that exclusively hires children to sell knives to adults. It's so weird. I had to go into people's homes and cut stuff. They gave us scissors and rope in case I wanted to hang myself, is what I thought. But no, I had to cut it in front of people. I had to cut a penny in half. That was part of the whole shtick, because you know what it's like when you get to do that in front of people. You got to cut the penny in half. Who does that? Who thought of that? The marketing team there was awful. But also, nothing says, let me buy cutlery from you, just an 18-year-old wielding a butcher knife in your kitchen. I would have teachers, I would cold call them, and they would let me in their house, and I'm like, so this paring knife, and they're like, you got an A, it's fine. It's chill, get out of my house. The second MLM that I got roped into was equally as crazy, and if you do want to talk to me after the show, it is a really good investment opportunity. You can be your own boss. I love estate sales. Anyone here like estate sales? Hell yeah. Find some good shit. I often get asked why I, the youngest, hottest person at the estate sale, am there. And it's because I can't afford a home, so I might as well just go in and take their shit. So much rather do that. I do like to ask though, like what they're looking for, like at the estate sale. And an old man once told me, you can't do that because it's rude and it's not good etiquette to ask what people want. And I said, I bet it's the train set. So guess who owns a train set now to revenge for the housing crisis? It's me! Yeah, one thing I do like to get at an estate sale though is all of their old photo albums because coffee table books are expensive. And I love to come up with my little stories like, oh, that's my aunt. She just got married. Yeah, we should call her. Yeah, I have about 20 different photo albums in my home now. It feels like being an only child, now that I have all of these photo albums, has been really reassuring for me. I'm 32. I am aging like McDonald's. Great on the outside, on the inside I am losing nutrients quickly. Is anyone else here in their 30s? Yeah, I see some. Oh, we're tired. Okay. I'm getting to the age now where like clothing stores are unsure if they want me wearing their clothes. Like roll up to H&M, they're like, "Ma'am, Cracker Barrel's down the street." I love Cracker Barrel, and yes, maybe I do have a few items from there. But lately, I've been buying a lot of my clothes from grocery stores. I'm sorry, but Costco just got that drippy drip. And I don't know what it says about me when I go to get pizza bagels and then I pick up a dress in the next aisle. But there's something so magical about that and the Midwest. And I'm a firm believer that you can wear Crocs to a wedding. Just because you can rinse it off in the bathroom doesn't mean that you can't take it to the dance floor. You guys are great. You guys having a good time? Hell yeah! All right. Well, I'll leave you guys on this one. My fiance and I are considering having kids. Not entirely sure just yet, but since we are both Jewish, you do have to get a lot of different tests because Jews are carriers for a lot of diseases. We're Ashkenazi Jewish, which means that we both have asthma. Okay, not an asthmatic crowd. Weird. That means you cough a lot. You get it. So yeah, we are Ashkenazi Jewish, which means we both have asthma. And when you are Ashkenazi Jewish, like, and you do your DNA test, they have different things on there, like different pings for carrier diseases, like Tay-Sachs disease and cystic fibrosis. And Usher syndrome, which is just when you can't stop singing "yeah" at bar mitzvahs. And for a while there, I was kind of nervous because, I didn't want us to be related because I was already in too deep, This man hit it from the back. I can't be looking at my cousin. So we put our results in, and for 2 weeks or so, I stopped writing reverse cowgirl because I was like, I'm not going to turn my back on my family like that. Just not going to do it. But now now that I found out we're not related, which is great, right? Wonderful. But now when we fuck, we do face Jerusalem. So you guys are great. Welcome back, your host, Allison.